In the moments before his duel against Anakin and Obi-Wan that would result in his death, Dooku stood within the general quarters of the Invisible Hand with Sidious, watching the Battle of Coruscant unfold before them. Other than the embarrassment Dooku would have to endure in being captured by Anakin, he was happy with the plan he believed was going to allow him to enter the new Empire. For Dooku, his master's plan was perfect. But of course, there was a lot more going on at this point as well. Grievous was also on board the Invisible Hand, and as we'll see, he knew the portion of the Sith plan that called for the Jedi to confront Dooku in a lightsaber duel. This raises a number of questions. Why didn't Grievous intervene to help Dooku against Anakin and Obi-Wan? What exactly was the Separatist general doing at this point, and what was he told by Dooku just prior to his duel? In this video expose, we'll look at the final moment between Dooku and Grievous as seen within the Revenge of the Sith novelization, and discuss why the cyborg stayed away from the duel taking place between the Sith Lord and the Jedi in the presence of Chancellor Palpatine. During their final discussion, moments before the arrival of Anakin and Obi-Wan, it's clear that Grievous knew the Jedi were going to confront Dooku. Grievous could have easily joined the duel, balancing the confrontation and potentially swinging the battle in their favor. This is exactly what Grievous wanted to do. So then why didn't he? Appearing before Dooku through holocom, Grievous informed Dooku that Anakin and Obi-Wan boarded the Invisible Hand, and as Dooku reminded the general the plan required he drive the Jedi towards him, Grievous again expressed his objections. He wanted to head for the general quarters to assist Dooku. But Dooku would have none of it. He reminded Grievous that his objections to the plan had already been noted, and despite his objections, Grievous was to leave the Jedi solely to him. However, Grievous still didn't relent, telling Dooku that the plan just didn't make any sense to him. He should join the duel, or at the very least, remove Palpatine from the Coruscant system and ensure he didn't fall back into Republic hands. It wasn't until Dooku told Grievous that the plan was one formulated by Sidious, and that if he wished to press his objections he could take it up with him, that Grievous backed off, finally telling Dooku that that wasn't necessary. To ensure that Grievous didn't interfere with his master's plan, despite his acceptance at that point, Dooku gave the general specific instructions. With the Invisible Hand taking significant Republic bombardment, Grievous was to ensure two things. First, that no clone troopers boarded the capital ship, thereby ensuring that no clones interfered with the Sith plan either. And second, Grievous was to devote his attention to protecting the ship against the Republic's Venators. As Dooku reminded Grievous, the war effort would be negatively affected if they both died in the battle. Thus, Grievous had his instructions. Despite his overwhelming desire to assist Dooku in his duel against the Jedi and his objections to the plan, he was expressly told not to interfere. Not being privy to the Sith plan that the duel would be used to turn Anakin to the dark side, Grievous could do nothing but accept and give his attention to the battle. So there we have it, why Grievous didn't interfere in the duel between Dooku and the Jedi in Revenge of the Sith. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive rewards and discussions. If not for me... for instructions.